All right, so we're back. It's early August '65. 5 months left in the game, so we're going to try to keep things moving here. In Virginia, here's the general plan. Meade's going to go back to the peninsula with 5 divisions. Doubledy's Corps will hold in Fredericksburg, and then our other 3 corps will take up positions here in Charlottesville and Albemarle. We're going to send our small division that's in Charlottesville down to the kind of east-west railroad line here to take it. My general plan is to basically use the railroad and kind of like swing around here to the west, and not a lot of time left. But we'll see if we can cut off the forces here and force them to evacuate Richmond. But as you can see, there's so many manufacturing plants here in Richmond. I think they could probably even possibly be supplied forever. Not certain of that. Anyways, down North Carolina, some more movement happened. We're going to send our small few regiments here to try to push out this cavalry regiment and take the railroad. We're going to fix the railroad here. We'll go ahead and assault Raleigh so we can kind of take it. Hopefully we'll either have these partisan units surrender or they won't escape. And basically able to kind of take Lincolnton, and I have our forces here moving. See, they're going to York. Yeah, basically moving down the railroad. There's not a lot of supply here, so I'm hoping once to take Lincolnton and Salisbury, there will be some, at least some supply there. We are sending this wagon back up to Newton's Corps, which actually currently does not have, excuse me, currently does not have a supply wagon. Out west, or not really west, but more in Georgia, what I'm going to try to do is we're going to try to cut off Lee and Forrest here to the south. So we're going to send 1 corps down here to Taylor, 2 corps over to Butler, 1 corps will stay here in Columbus, send 1 corps back, and then just a division back here to the middle unit, and this other division from Tennessee will take over here in Montgomery, and then Grant will actually come down and take command in Montgomery itself. Really the only other action that's happening is kind of far west. We're trying to chase down these cavalry units, Indian units primarily. Our force here will hold this turn while they recover, and then we might attack next turn. I'll have to consider that. Otherwise, that is pretty much it. So, all right, let's run the turn and see what happens. Wow, so we had a really exciting turn. Looks like we lost 5 through battles. So a lot of battles here. Let's just kind of go through them all, even the little ones. So we did win again in Rockbridge, but the militia unit is still there. The next battle was we did take Raleigh. So actually, no, I'm wrong. We wanted Raleigh, but interestingly, they didn't do a complete victory. So won the battle, did not take the town. We did take Goldsboro here, though. Then we had another skirmish over here in Rockridge that same result, won, but did not take the town. We took this little town in Idaho, but Sumner was killed in the assault, so we actually lost our division commander, and the garrison is still barely alive. We did win in Richmond, and we've actually taken the town now, and we have the railroad here. So we want to get in Goldsboro. Okay, so then things started to get pretty interesting. So here, Meade came over, and there was a battle here in New Kent. Here, let me try to move them a little bit. And so here is here's Meade's force with the 5 divisions, and then of course here is you can see that Stuart is here as well, 4 divisions. So we won that one, and this Keyes command didn't actually partake in the battle. We then had a huge, well, we had a lot of hits when we lost in Columbus. So it just shows you that the amount of forces they're able to bring to bear. Lee was able to bring in 182,000 men to attack Columbus and take it back. That now puts us off really between, really, I mean, in some sense, between our forces, to the west and, to the east. Of course, they have huge forces over here. I mean, these are just, these are really, really, really large forces. So that was not a big loss men-wise, but we've been cut off. And then Forrest came in, and this is really interesting. I don't quite understand what's happened here, but it looks like, so Dodge was oh, actually, I think I know what's happened. We lost the division that was in the middle here, and kind of an unlucky roll. We lost 6 national morale to that. However, we do still control the town, and Grant has level 6 entrenchments. So at least that is a plus. So yeah, there's a lot to think about. This game's kind of gotten really, really interesting here at the end. Of course, I could try to continue on, but at this point, with our forces being cut, we're kind of in the middle. It just may not be feasible. We do have a route to the south that is somewhat open. We also could roll back the divisions here. We can also roll back the divisions to Montgomery. So that's another option. Yep. I guess those are the main highlights. Nothing's happened out west. Looks like Van Dorn has basically just gone off somewhere. And then here's our force down far down here. As far as the supply situation goes, like these guys are supplied. These guys have enough supply for 2 turns, and then they're mostly supplied. So we are able to somehow get some supply into them. The railroad here, kind of going east, is cut, as you can see, in both directions, so here and here. And looks like we're about 8 days to move in. So if we wanted, I think we'll probably be able to continue moving on and take Camden and Columbia this next turn. In addition, we have a little bit of a foothold here into Florence, although we don't control the railroad yet. But you can see that Smith here has about 2.5 divisions holding the line, holding the Gettysburg Depot and the line there. Yeah, so a lot of action. Oh, we also took Buford here. Now, I don't think any of this is changing the blockade. In fact, I'm not even sure you can really get above. I'm not even really sure you can actually even get above um, get above 95%. So yeah, a lot to think about, particularly out west. That's I expected Lawn Street to potentially maneuver. I didn't fully, of course, expect that. So we have lost Columbus, and our armies are now really kind of split in two. But of course, the vast majority of the forces are to the east and not to the west. Fortunately, we do have at least the two divisions here. I wasn't super surprised to see Forrest show up, but I was surprised that this whole other division was basically wiped out. So it just shows you Forrest is very, 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 very good. Yeah, Forrest is excellent at his craft. All right, that's about it. See you next time.